Polluted Thoughts Podcast, real talk with real people. I'm your host, Colin Garrett. We're live. PTP watch party for UFC 303, Pereira versus Prochazka 2. We are live from the co-main event. This card has been a jambalaya since the beginning. The main event of this was supposed to be the Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler fight. That is obviously not the case anymore. It was then replaced with our main event now, Pereira versus Prochazka. The co-main event was supposed to be Ortega versus Diego Lopes, the Portuguese, uglier version of myself. Brazilian. He speaks Portuguese. Instead, Brian Ortega comes down with 103 fever the day of the fight, and now is replaced by the Las Vegas resident Dan Ige, who has now entered the octagon. We're here with, obviously, Cugine, and Liv behind the camera.
What number of fight night is this? Do you
This
know?
is number 13.
13?
Yeah, something
Feels like
like
there's
that.
been more.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think it's 13. We gotta start doing them maybe for, like, boxing events and stuff. Maybe the Perry, Paul.
Yeah, why not?
That might be.
Because we don't know any. I mean, I don't know much about boxing, but with big names, you could really come.
I mean, we know about Mike Perry. We've watched pretty much every Jake Paul fight.
Yeah.
Diego Lopes in the, what is he, the red? In the blue corner, Dan Ige in the red corner. Bruce Buffer in the octagon now, getting things ready to go.
By the way, honestly, the call for this fight, I mean, we were driving home from New Hampshire, but when the news came out for this fight, it just kind of came out of nowhere. Like, absolutely nowhere. Like, Colin just turned down the volume of the music we were listening to. He was watching the fights on his phone. I was driving. And it just said out of nowhere, Brian Ortega comes down with a 103-degree fever. He's going to be out of the fight. And then they kept it a mystery for like 20 seconds of who the next fighter was going to be. They were like, oh, we're re-weighing Diego Lopes. We're doing the weigh-ins. And then Dan Ige must have been, I don't know, sitting outside the arena without a ticket. And they were like, hey, he just wanted to get
camping outside the fucking T-Mobile Arena. I thought they were going to announce Michael Chandler was going to come back to fight, is what I thought. And that would have been a banger. Michael Chandler, Diego Lopes, but
the weight difference is a lot. You convinced me on the drive. I was ready for that.
Cannot complain, though, about this fight. This is going to be a good fight either way. Jason Herzog is the referee for this bout. Robbie Fox put up a tweet. Shout out Robbie Fox from Barstool. He's dope. He follows wrestling and UFC. And here we go. Round number 1 underway for the co-main event tonight of UFC 303. This is a catchweight bout of 165 pounds. Diego Lopes in the green. For those of you watching at home, Ige in the black.
They don't look 160. That doesn't look like this would be the catch. If I were to guess, this would be like a lightweight bout.
Yeah, they look like lightweights.
But a 165, cap of the weight, it just seems a little strange, to be honest.
Well, I'm assuming they probably put on weight after the weight cut as well, after the weigh-in, rather.
Yeah, and obviously, like, these...
Ooh, the left hook there.
These weigh-ins came after the weight cut, so... And Dan Ige didn't even really have a weight.
Diego Lopes going crazy with the hooks there, missed the knee, and Ige slips out back in the center. Yeah, Ige, whatever the weight was, they were going to have this fight happen. They needed it. All the call-outs and injuries of this fight, of this card in general. The entire 303 has been an issue. Both men in the center of the octagon. Ooh, huge left-hand swing by Ige. Knee lands from, oh my god, Lopes is going crazy.
The counterattacks are real.
Yes, Lopes, he
both
swarms
ends, the counterattacks.
I think Diego Lopes is a Brazilian that trains in Mexico.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Because he definitely looks like a Mexican.
And I think he reps Mexico as well. He's one of those fighters that reps
Yeah.
4 different countries.
He's an Ian Machado Gary
Yeah, right.
of Brazil. Oh, leg kick from Ige. Lopes exchanges an elbow. Both men in the center of the octagon again, getting readjusted. Oh, huge hook swing by Lopes. Missed the first left and right, lands the second left. He's just throwing big hooks, Lopes is. He's looking to knock Dan Ige out. Oh, body hook followed by a left hook to the head, blocked by Ige. Ige still coming forward though, seems relatively unfazed. Oh, nice leg kick there by Lopes. Both men meet at the monster can in the center of the octagon. I mean, this is the stand-up battle that I think we expected once we heard that this was going to be the bout.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Ortega would have been standing for most of this fight too, to be completely honest. He's renowned on the ground, but he's shown, especially in his last fights, that he's welcomed the stand-up game completely. And he's good. He's a great striker. I mean, he doesn't have great power, but I mean, he can stand and bang.
A couple nice hooks there from Lopes. Counter right there from Lopes as Ige comes swinging in with the hooks of his own. Jab from Ige. Dan Ige coming off a big knockout. I can't remember of whom. Not too long ago. I'd probably say about 3-4 months ago. Flying knee attempt by Lopes followed by a couple of hooks again. Man, he just throws those, I wouldn't say recklessly, but throws them like someone who saw fighting in the streets of Fitchburg.
I saw this guy on Cleghorn earlier when I was going for my pizza.
Fights like Diego Lopes. Dan Ige. I mean, incredibly impressive taking this fight on hours' notice. I can't recall the last time, if there was a time that this has ever happened. Lopes comes in with a missed jab, follows with a right that looks like it was blocked by Ige. Minute left in the first round. Ige has landed 5 of his 23 significant strikes. Lopes with 23 of 24. Oh, a couple nice uppercuts there. Both men exchanging punches in the kind of dirty boxing situation. Entertaining fight so far. Didn't complete the stat. It's probably changed a little bit by now, but Lopes looked like landed at 23 significant strikes in the round so far. 30 seconds left to go in the first round of this catchweight fight. Ooh, takedown by Ige. This isn't a great place to be for Ige, though, because Lopes is serious on the ground. Rolls around. Lopes on top now. Oh, he's sinking in. Oh, he's sinking in the dark.
Shit.
Oh, that's a deep dark
That's
stroke.
it.
Oh, that's
He's
very
gonna get him
deep
with
dark
20
stroke. He's going to
seconds
put him to sleep. 15 seconds left. He might put Dan Ige to sleep. This is deep. This is very
shit.
deep. 10 seconds left. Oh, jeez. Oh, he let it go.
Okay, he's out.
Ooh, whoa.
Throw a knee maybe in
Knee
there.
there from Ige on the way out. And a good first round there. That was an entertaining first round. Can you pull up the IG live on your phone and so we can kind of talk back to the people who are commenting, hopefully?
Hopefully, yeah.
Good first round there. I'd say it definitely goes to Lopes. Almost put him to sleep there with the Darce choke. It was very dangerous. I also thought it was funny that Diego Lopes is a Brazilian man who trains in Mexico, yet he has a English tattoo written across his chest. Dream, believe, and make it happen.
I can't get it up right now. Apparently there was a Rabona kick.
Yeah, I saw that while we were driving. That was the fight. That was the fight that we were watching on the way in. I caught like just the end of that. Ricky Simone versus Oliveira.
That
It was a very smooth combination. It's all right. Don't worry about it. We're about to be coming up here, and the start of round 2 has begun. As John Anik would say, brought to you by Timex. Both men meet in the center of the octagon for what will hopefully continue to be a stand-up brawl. If Dan Ige wants to bring it to the ground, he's in deep trouble. Because Lopes is very serious. He's a very skilled jiu-jitsu artist. think he already has 2 or 3 submissions in the UFC. A nice leg kick there from Lopez. Right hand lands there from Ige on the.
I think he has more like 10, honestly.
In the UFC?
In the UFC, alright, yeah. But overall, he has like 10 submission victories.
Leg kick checked there by Ige. Ige switches stances a lot. He's going in and out. Both men regroup in the center of the octagon. Ooh, looks like a right hook landed there from Ige. Kind of knocked Lopez off balance.
Yeah, Ige's got to show something.
He does.
Right now, it's Diego's fight.
A minute into the second
It's not
round.
like it's out of his reach or anything, but
No.
I mean, you give the first round to Diego.
Yeah. And, a minute into this round, not much yet. Nice leg kick there by Ige, followed by some hooks by Lopez. Looked like none of them landed, all blocked. Nice leg kick there from Lopez. Looks like they got a new UFC 5 DLC pack down there on the bottom right.
The same fighters that they do every single year that they make better kits for. It's literally the same thing.
Ige is keeping the pressure. Ooh, head kick landed there from Ige, but Diego Lopez put him down. It looked like the head kick did land, though. Lopez.
And I think that's where the round gets away from Ige.
Yeah, Lopez getting on his back. He's got one hook in. He doesn't have the second one. Ige back to his feet, but Lopez on his back.
If he can get that other leg around.
Oh. Somersault there from Ige. Looks like he put it even tighter in.
Tried to scramble,
Lopez
made it worse.
Locking up the body triangle.
Yeah.
Doesn't have it in yet.
Around his neck. His chin, rather.
Landed some punches from the back. Lopez on the back of Ige with 2.5 minutes to go, or halfway through the second round, halfway through the fight in its entirety. Lopez does have the body triangle in now, and they're in a hand fighting situation. Dan Ige needs to keep on to the hands here. Looks like Lopez has got an arm across the chin, but Ige's got a hand on his left arm. Can't solidify the choke. He's got his one forearm across the chin. He just can't let go. Can't get Ige to let go. Excuse me. Of the other hand to get in the rear naked. Lost the body triangle there for a second. Locked it back in. Ige's still fighting the hands pretty well though.
Ige's in trouble, man.
He is in trouble, but he's fighting the hands well.
He's doing a great job for somebody who just took the fight on a... I mean, I'm sure they let him know. I'm sure Ortega, I mean, he just pulled out of the fight technically, but I'm sure he let the UFC know, like, ahead of time, hey, I do have a fever, and I feel like shit. However, I plan to be there, and I hope, if you need something, then maybe have something on the back burner, and they probably put a few people they probably had a few phone calls, put Dan Ige on the back burner, and... Because this is a really good test for Diego here.
Yeah. Diego got one hand across the chin again. Minute left in the second round. Hand fighting still continues. Oof.
Full Nelson almost?
Yeah, almost. He was stretching him out like this. Body trying to go in.
Full Nelson would be crazy here.
Yeah, I watched a video of this guy. He's like, and then I put him in full Nelson, and I threw him out because he was acting like that. And then they go over to the drunk guy, and he's like, "He did not have me in a full Nelson."
I saw that, yeah.
Like that was like, both men going at it, punched each other, Vulcan Islam style. 30 seconds left.
They're trying to gather like different information from the guy, and he just won't let go of the fact that he didn't have him in a full Nelson.
They're like, what happened? He's like, he didn't have me in a full Nelson. He's a fucking liar. A little bit of blood from Ige's nose. Oh, Lopez trying to pull an armbar with 10 seconds left. Can't get it. 4, 3, 2. Oh. It was close there. Just not enough time left. And the end of the second round, looks like Lopez up 2 rounds to nothing. 2018.
And Ige needs a finish here.
He does.
And it's not like it's not like it would take a miracle. Like, I wouldn't say it would take a miracle. He's it's not like he's getting completely outclassed in this fight. He's definitely putting up a fight, and especially for somebody who just got the call. I mean,
anything.
He should have confidence going into his last round and just, go for it all. Throw a Hail Mary.
Oof,
and
that
try
head
to knock
kick
him
did
out.
land from
He's had a
Ige.
few. He's stunned Diego a handful of times. He really has.
That head kick definitely landed flush that Diego used to take him down. He caught the leg, brought him down. Ooh, those punches were good, too, from the bottom. Jeez. Ige was landing some good punches while Lopes is on his back. Round 3 about to begin. Jason Herzog tells him to get it on. Pause. And here we go. Final round of the co-main event of the evening. We should see some fireworks here if this fight ends up going towards the end of this round. I can see these men swinging.
I see Diego Lopes finish in like a minute from
right
now.
hand there
Probably
from Lopes.
submission.
Excuse me. More, dude. Ige has Lopes up against the cage. He has kept good pressure. Ooh, a couple of hooks there. I think both missed by gentlemen. Both gentlemen, excuse me. Ooh, couple big punches missed. Looks like Ige might have landed one. Ooh, couple of hooks landed there from Lopes, body and head hooks. Ige still got the pressure though. Big uppercut missed from Dan Ige.
A lot of these shots from Diego though, I mean, he's been pretty accurate, but when he creates these flurries, he's just throwing wild punches.
Yeah, he is,
and
that's what I'm
Ige should definitely capitalize on that.
He's fighting like someone in the streets of Fitchburg. That's what I was saying.
It's like for a second he just closed his eyes and just says, fuck.
It's like a Leominster High School locker room fight. Ige's got the pressure on Lopes, though. Lopes back against the cage. Nice stiff jab there from each man. Ooh, good right hand there from Ige. Ooh, couple of punches missed. Uppercut missed there from Lopes. And Ige's pressure has been good, though, this entire round. Light kick there from Ige. I mean, he's definitely got to go for the finish, though, which, I mean, he seems to clearly know. Oh. Did Lopes rock him there?
He was uncomfortable.
Nice elbows there from Ige.
Don't get taken down here, Dan.
Lopes going in for the takedown as Ige pressed against the cage. One underhook, excuse me. And they're out. Back standing up. Ige rushes in. Approaching the halfway mark of the third round. And I mean, Ige just constant pressure this entire round as Diego's back foot up against the, pinned against, big shit. Right hook there from Ige. Completely
irrelevant, but Dan Ige, whenever shit.
Left hook there from Ige, looks like it definitely landed. I don't know, that might have hurt Lopes a little bit. Lopes throws a couple of hooks of his own.
Shit.
Big left hand there from Dan Ige. I think he might have rocked him.
You got 2 minutes, brother.
Lopes shooting in.
That's a weak
takedown.
That's
leg.
A weak
it
takedown.
Was a weak takedown.
Come on. Do not give him the single.
He's shooting
he's giving him his
hands
waist.
Around the waist, yeah. He's got one hook in. Ige's giving up the back.
Shit.
Same position he had him in the second round.
Daniel.
Minute and 45 seconds left in the third round. Fighting for the hands. Looks like Lopes is going to try to drag him down here. He's got his leg wrapped up. Yep.
Nice.
He falls down, though. Some huge punches there from Ige as Lopes goes on his back.
I don't know if you want to fall on him, though.
No, this probably isn't the best position from Dan Ige, but he is landing punches right now in a grounded pound situation.
So what, he's hoping maybe he gets this round and then hopefully Sal D'Amato is the deciding factor in one of the first or second rounds.
Yeah, I think he's hoping he knocks him out in the grounded pound right here. Lopes hugging on to him. Both arms clasped behind his back. Got him in full guard. Hands around the head. Looks like Lopes is going to try to hold on here for dear life at the last minute. Big shots being thrown from Ige. He's trying to put him to sleep. This is real ground and pound. Oh, big elbows there from Ige. A couple of them landed. Some body shots.
Yeah, Diego's just going to stall here.
Yeah.
And honestly...
I mean, Dan Ige's throwing some real powerful shots if one or two of them can land.
I mean, you hate to give somebody a round, like the whole fight with a whole minute left
of the fight.
Dude,
like, he's landing some huge hooks right now, bro. He might put him to sleep if he keeps. Those were huge. Ige wants to land some more of those, man. Lopez pushes him off.
You gotta commit, bro. You already did this.
Fight.
Go down.
Oh, up kick there from Lopez. And that's the end of the fight. I definitely think he won that third round there.
I mean, maybe. Probably.
But I say Dan Ige definitely lost this fight. I mean,
great performance for somebody who just found out he's fighting today.
Yeah, incredible. You can see both of the fighters now talking to Dana, both of them on short notice. I'm sure he's saying that they're both going to get bonuses.
Fighting at a catch weight that nobody in the UFC fights at 165, so they're, reaching out on a limb and putting it all on the line here. Respect.
Yeah. Pay these men. They should run it back sometime on a full camp. That wouldn't be a bad fight.
Yeah, on an actual weight class.
Yeah. Good fight, though. For a co-main event, that was a solid bout. I'm sure both men might have been a little gassed, fighting at a little bit more weight than they usually do.
Yeah, but that could also mean that have more energy.
Yeah. Oh, that head kick that landed by Ige that Lopez ended up catching and putting him down on. Oh, he landed a nice elbow off of that, too. Wow. That was impressive. He almost did a whole foot. See, this Darce choke was deep.
I can't believe he didn't tap. I can't believe
that
wasn't over. I thought that was over right there. What round was that? First or second?
First. That was the end of the first round.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
He just didn't have enough time. I think there was he let go of it with 5-10 seconds left. I want to see the ground. They should have showed some of those ground and pound punches from Dan Ige. He landed some good punches. Diego Lopes.
The Brazilian Colin Garrity.
The Brazilian Mexican. He will be, unless some crazy score happens here, he will be deemed the winner of this contest by probably
Diego Lopes. You need to let Colin Garrity play you in your autobiography movie.
I'll grow out that crazy hair.
You guys are the same person. He speaks Portuguese too, so it's perfect. Oh, luckily we're muted. This guy's back.
I hate this translator.
He's not going to be translating for Poatan when Poatan wins. The other guy's going to be back. Poatan refuses to have this guy on there.
Yeah, because he's a fag.
He's a Scungil.
I hate this guy. And, all the fighters, the Brazilian and
most of them don't like him.
Portuguese-speaking fighters all say that he, doesn't speak word for word what they're trying to say. He, fucking misconstrues what they're trying to say.
Yeah, that guy's weak.
Prick.
That guy's weak.
Diego Lopes with a good win here. On short notice, Dan Ige, not much you can do. Fighting on a couple hours' notice. It's tough. But, much respect to Dan Ige for doing that. That's incredible.
Yeah, no, he went 3 rounds with a guy that has, he's finished 22 of his 24 wins. So, you can't really expect more from a guy who just woke up this morning thinking to watch the fights on TV, and now he's fighting in the actual fight on the co-main event of UFC 303.
Within reason, UFC should give Dan Ige pretty much anyone he wants to fight.
Pretty much, yeah. within the top.
That's what I'm saying. If it's a realistic fight that can happen, they should give it to him.
I mean, he can take anybody within like ranked 6 and below. Like if he wants to go to the ranked 6 fighter, they should give it to him.
I agree. I was gonna say 7, but I agree with the 6. I mean,
I don't know about the 5th fighter. That's kind of tough, but
I mean, top 5, yeah.
I mean, I can't even name those guys who they are, but.
So where do you think this puts Diego Lopes in the rankings?
Where was he before? Was he even in the rankings?
14.
He was 14?
Yeah.
And he just beat Dan Ige, who wasn't even... And, I mean, this is a catchweight.
Dan Ige is ranked 15, but...
But in a different weight class,
yeah,
eh?
No weight class.
Well, Dan Ige is a bantamweight.
No.
Am I wrong? No, he's a featherweight?
I think he's a lightweight.
No. Dan Ige fought... Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell fights featherweight.
So he's fighting 20 pounds heavier than he usually fights?
25, yeah.
No, it's 20.
20.
The fight was at 165. Huh. So I wonder if it affects the rankings at all.
I mean, it should. The same way, like, you know, pound for pound rankings go. I think pound for pound rankings are pretty whack at this point, honestly. They just, it's almost like favoritism. It just, you'll see somebody jump up like 3 rankings above anybody that he should deserve to be above. So, can't really take the rankings like completely seriously.
But they're what get you the fights.
For the most part, yeah, but you don't always see, like, the second ranked fighting the first ranked.
No,
you know what I mean?
Of course not.
So it's always about situation and
Sugar Sean.
form and...
Wait, remember when Sugar Sean fought Jan?
Yeah, he was, like,
He was ranked like
15.
No, I think he was 11.
Jan was, like, a 2, right?
Yeah, 1.
Or a 1 seed?
Yeah, he was a number 1 contender. And he was ranked 11, and he fought him. And questionably won by decision. But we'll take it.
But we'll take it because I know
Money in the
you
bank.
won money
I
on
won
that.
some money. I had like $50 on Sugar Sean that day.
I don't think I put any money on that.
It's like 50 to win like 100 and something. 2 fighters showing love in the center octagon. Definitely get a picture.
I mean, dude, Dan Ige, winner of the night, to be honest. He didn't even win his fight, but to fight 20 pounds out of your weight class the day of, like, you just find out. Look how big this guy, Diego, looks compared to him.
Yeah, Diego is a big guy.
It's ridiculous.
David Goggins flips off the camera.
Speaking of David Goggins, him
and Sean Strickland.
He just trained with El Kukui on his last fight, and we just met yours truly, Tony Ferguson, El Kukui, today at the Brook Casino. It was a great experience, honestly. He is the most fan-loving, fan-friendly guy you could think of. He was excited to meet us, almost more excited than we were to meet him, to be completely honest. Happy guy.
He almost German suplexed Mario.
Oh yeah, I shit my pants a little bit. I went at him with a wrestling stance, and he grabbed me. We'll just say that. Tight grip.
And we brought up his beef with Fabricio Verdum. He's like, yeah, that bitch is on my undercard.
And contrary to popular belief, but his favorite Ninja Turtle is actually Raphael. In case anybody was wondering, not Michelangelo.
Yes, we cleared up.
He had a funny reasoning too. I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember. I think he's like, he's too rough or something like that. Is what he said. He signed a couple of cards for us.
He was looking good
hats.
too.
Yeah.
He was looking good.
And dude, I mean, like, he must have been loving it. Like I was saying, him being on like a losing streak, like that would never affect, you know, like real ones pulling up to go say what's up to him. A UFC legend.
Honestly, dude, I truly believe we gave him confidence. I honestly believe we saw a happy man tonight, and I think, I'm not saying that's what he needed. He definitely could use a few years of age, maybe. But yeah, but he definitely benefited from tonight. I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna bet against whoever Tony is fighting in his next fight. How about that?
He's fighting Michael Chiesa on August 13th. You laughing at that?
No, I'm laughing.
No, I'm not laughing.
I'm betting El Cucuy, motherfucker. Blades and shades, baby.
On August 13th, I'm holding you to that you bet $100 on Tony Ferguson. I will be sitting there over your shoulder on DraftKings watching.
Let's go. Everyone ride with me. Everyone. Kids, get on your roofs. Jump off, you can fly. Is that Key and Peele? Something along the lines of that.
Yeah, something like that. We are preparing for the main event of the evening, Alex Pereira versus Jiri Prochazka 2. Last time we saw both these gentlemen was actually on UFC 300. They both fought on the same card after fighting each other the fight previous to their last fight. So 2 fights ago, for each of these gentlemen, they fought each other. And then their next fight after that was on UFC 300. One of them being the main event, the other being on the prelim of the card. And now here they are meeting again for the second time for the light heavyweight belt. There it is, pictured on screen.
Pretty wild to think. Was Jiri really the last fight of the prelims?
Yep.
That's insane.
Yeah, pretty crazy. Jiri Prochazka from, I believe, the Czech Republic.
Cody Grundage got a better seat than him on the...
Yeah, which made no sense.
Gumbridge?
The Rakic fight. Gumbridge.
I called him Grundage, but Gumbridge was the correct vernacular.
Jiri Prochazka is, you know, a real threat. He puts people to sleep, and he definitely, you know, as you're showing here, he landed some real shots on Alex Pereira during their first fight.
They're both a little reckless in a sense, where they kind of just show their chin.
Yeah.
But I think unintentionally, Alex Pereira got in Yuri's head talking about black magic. I mean...
No Shama, no Shama. Using dark magic.
I mean, I know it's his, like, ritual and stuff, but to actually ask Poatan not to use black magic in the fight is pretty much saying that you are going to lose. To be completely honest. I mean, you must have no confidence.
I wish Alex could wear those shorts again. Oh, man.
He will.
I could watch that Pereira knockout over and over and over again. His sons were going crazy. I mean, one of the greatest combat sports fighters of all time.
He really is. He's on the Mount Rushmore. Tell me I'm wrong. Somebody.
He's a multiple division...
Make a meme out of me.
What is it? He's a K1?
Glory.
Glory, that's what I meant. Yes, thank you. Multiple division Glory kickboxing champ and multiple division UFC champion.
He's the only middleweight to light heavyweight champion of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, think about it. It's 20 pounds too.
Huh.
Oh, jump up. Huh. He beat Izzy Adesanya, who some people are very high on.
At middleweight.
I mean, I guess I'm high on him too, as much as I don't like him, but
Oh shit. Jiri Prochazka is going to be walking out here.
Real question is, why doesn't Strickland get his rematch on Duplessis?
Never made much sense.
It'll never make much sense.
There's always those fights to me that seem like they got away, where it's like he never got that rematch. Padilla never got to fight Izzy, and Izzy's ducking. He does not want to fight. He finally beat Padilla one time, and he'll never fight him again.
I mean, Pereira never even, showed that side of Izzy. Like, Sean actually made Izzy look like a boy. Like, he sunned him in the ring. Like, he sunned him in the octagon for 25 minutes. And then it's a split decision against DDP, which a lot of people would say that DDP did not win the fight, and now you're going to give the fight to a guy who sat out and who actually retired, who said, I'm going to take time off,
7
and
years.
sat back and said, I'm going to take years off of the sport, and they're going to give the title shot to him.
Makes no sense.
I mean, scratch your ass.
It made 0 sense. Jiri Prochazka entering the walking out to the octagon. He is one of 6 Czech fighters in UFC history. Wow, it's not even active.
One of 6 UFC fighters in history.
With the trademark ponytail, whatever that is, bat handle. Getting a group hug from his trainers.
Here's a question, because I know, and I don't know I'm actually asking you this. I don't know if you know the answer. I know in football you can tackle somebody by their hair because that's part of their body.
Can you grab someone by their hair?
Can you grab somebody by their hair?
I don't think so. No. I could be wrong, but I do not believe.
Because
So.
I guess girls don't do that, so.
No, that would definitely be a.
That would.
Tactic.
I mean, most of them have long hair, so that would probably be shown in a fight or two that we've seen. I've seen more than a few women fight.
Jiri Prochazka, the former UFC light heavyweight champ, he's finished 29 of his 30 wins, 26 by knockout, and 1 of 8 spinning back elbow knockouts in UFC history. As he enters the octagon, looking to retain his title back. He is one interesting dude. Follows the way of the samurai, supposedly. Cartwheel as he enters the octagon. And we are getting ready to see the cinematic and or theatrical entrance from Alex Pereira, the light heavyweight champion of the world.
The much anticipated.
Everyone waits for this walkout. It is probably the most famous one in the UFC to date right now.
Yeah.
Not many people have like a ceremony, so to speak.
You can't really compare it to anybody else. I mean,
no.
You have like entertaining
You gotta
ones
see this.
every once in a while.
As the T-Mobile Arena gets dark and some Amazonian music plays. And this creature of a human comes out of the tunnel. He looks like the guy who like started working at a warehouse like 20 years ago.
Well, dude, he was a mechanic.
Yeah, he's worked at a tire shop.
He was like the same thing. Same idea.
Out comes Alex Pereira. Oh, they let him wear the shorts again.
Those are his.
Or they're a different kind. They're not the same color.
I'm buying a pair.
You can buy them? That's crazy. Wow, they put up the QR code and everything to buy the shorts. That's wild, dude. That's insane. A grown man wearing another.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, imagine like buying those. I mean,
those are underwear.
Yeah, I don't mean to throw shade on anybody who would actually buy them, but who would buy them?
I don't know. Let's fucking go. Pereira's winning this shit. Come on. If I would have put a bet down, it would have been on him.
Think we can make it back to the Brook and
Think we can make it back an hour away in time to place a bet? As Pereira gets ready to enter the octagon, some might consider him one of the scariest UFC fighters of all time, if not the scariest. He's kind of the boogeyman in general, not even of the weight class. Just, I mean, in life, nobody would want to face this man. There's some people that, like, you see them and you're like, oh, I could fuck that guy up, and then, like, turns out they're like a black, like Mikey Museki or whatever.
Yeah.
You see that guy in the street, like, I fuck that guy's shit up. What do you know? He's, like, one of the best jiu-jitsu artists in the whole world. This guy, you look at him and you think, that guy would take me home and he'd keep me in a plastic jug if he wanted to. One of those big blue barrels. I'd still be alive, I wouldn't even be dead. Just keep me in there and tell me I can't leave. Go to work and stuff and come back and the whole 9 yards. As Alex Pereira enters the ring with his light heavyweight belt on the line, Pereira win by KO or TKO is plus 110. Prochazka win by KO or TKO is plus 185. Fight to not go to the distance is minus 575. So this fight is bound to be finished in the eyes of the Vegas sports books. As Pereira does his very famous stare down, both men staring at each other. It's pretty.
Trick is Pereira's using magic.
Wow, that's a crazy shot. Imagine you're at like a bar, you're like on the rocks. You look across and fucking this guy's looking at you like that. With no drink in his hand. He's just there to fight. Jesus.
Wow.
His eyebrows are pretty uneven. Alright. Alex Pereira is 5 years the elder at 36 years old. Jiri Prochazka 31. Pereira is 6'4". Jiri is 6'3". They both weighed in at 204 and 1/2 pounds. Pereira has a 79-inch reach advantage versus Pereira's 80-inch reach advantage. So 1-inch reach advantage in the corner of Prochazka. Pause. Jesus, man. Stare down still going on. It's been going on for like a couple minutes now. Judges. Oh no! Come on with this shit.
My prediction for the fight, I've changed my prediction. My prediction is it's going to be a 5-round fight. Jiri by controversial decision. Sal D'Amato deciding factor. 1 or 2 points, probably just 1.
Thank God this fight most likely isn't going to decision, because that would be a fucking shame for it to be in Sal D'Amato's hands, man. I hate that guy.
I'm telling you.
If I saw him, I'd fucking spit on his shoes. Nice loogie too, not just like a fucking not just like a fucking regular spit, like snot and everything. Bruce Buffer announcing that we are live in the moment we've all been waiting for. The main event of the evening. Who we got out of the blue corner is Jiri Prochazka.
It was supposed to be the Conor fight, which...
This was supposed to be Mystic Mac.
I totally forgot.
Michael Chandler.
I totally forgot.
The stare down is still happening.
I've been saying since forever that Conor's not going to fight again. I mean, I would like to see him fight again because I would obviously want to watch.
The stare down is still happening. It's been like 3 fucking minutes. They haven't stopped staring at each other since they both entered the octagon. How many times has this happened before? As Yuri's name gets called out by Bruce Buffer in front of what I would imagine to be a sold-out T-Mobile arena. Oh, I wish I had some water.
Yeah, I was feeling that too.
Oh wait, now I remember.
I'm not having any more of that. I gotta drive home.
This is Ireland's water. I do need a water, though. I will not be drinking more until I'm more good. I will not be drinking any more of that. Fucking. Put these bad boys on for the fucking fight.
Let's go.
And the stare down continues, just gets even closer.
Shout out Macy Chasen.
Alright. And we're live. Round 1 of the main event, UFC 303, Alex Pereira versus Jiri Prochazka for the light heavyweight championship. Leg kick landed there from Alex Pereira. Steep looking there. I don't know if it landed or not. Jab attempt from the champ. Both men in the center of the octagon. Don't expect this fight to really go to the ground per se, unless Jiri decides he would like to do so. Jiri comes in with a couple of jabs. Pereira backs up. Another leg kick there from Pereira. He is known for how hard he throws his leg kicks. Prochazka throws one back. The thing about Pereira is, another nice leg kick from Alex Pereira. He doesn't turn his hips really when he throws them. Deep attempt from the champ. Both men meeting the monster can. Prochazka staying pretty active with his jab attempts or feints. Ooh, big left hand there from Pereira. Looks like Prochazka kind of ate that. That was the same left hand that put Jamal to sleep. And many others. Some didn't wake up. About a minute and a half into the first round. Both men exchanging punches here. And then a nice leg kick followed by Alex Pereira. Man, I gotta tell you, kudos to both these men, too, taking this fight on short notice for a championship belt.
Yeah, praise the man.
Shama. Prochazka looking around for his look. Alex Pereira with this poised look on his face. Body jab, a little more active, I feel like, than past fights trying to feel it out. Body kick there from Alex Pereira. He is just a large fucking human. The fact that he's not a heavyweight is crazy. Alex Pereira in the tribal shorts. Prochazka just in plain red. I'm sure representing the Czech Republic.
Yeah, he likes the red.
Uniform. He does wear the red. Both men yet to throw a strike in the last 30 seconds. There we are. Prochazka with a body kick attempt. Or feints. Ooh, both men exchange the left hand. Looks like, that might have stunned Prochazka a little bit.
Easy to think that it was like it's close to halfway down the first round, and it seems like so much has already happened.
Yeah, we are more than 2 minutes in, 1 minute and 45 seconds left in the first round. Jiri Prochazka has Alex Pereira pressed to the cage with an underhook and an overhook. Alex Pereira landing a couple of body knees there. Right hook there from Pereira. He seems to be the more active one in this clinch situation, although Prochazka kind of engaged it. I don't know if he's looking to get a takedown or if he's looking to do some damage here. Yep, it looks like he's trying to attempt a takedown, trying to take out the leg of Alex Pereira. A minute left approaching in the first round of this championship fight. This is a 5-round fight. Alex Pereira fighting Prochazka here. Prochazka got the opposite underhook, looking to get double underhooks here with 45 seconds left, and he slips out.
Nice.
Both men back, standing and banging in the middle of the octagon. 19 significant strikes for Alex Pereira to Prochazka's 7. Pereira's 19 of 24, Prochazka being 7 of 20. As there is 20 seconds left in the first round. Oh, big right hand swing from Pereira. Looks like it might have just missed or just grazed his face. Weak body kick there from Prochazka, followed by a hard leg kick from Pereira and another nice leg kick. Prochazka kind of gives him one of these, egging him on. 3, 2. Oh! Oh! Did they count that? Is that it? Is that the end of the fight? Did they call that? Hold on. What just happened? Yo, hold on. Hold on. Did they just call that fight? Or
No.
did he just get saved by the bell? He just got saved. He was knocked out. They just put him on his ass with 1 second left in the fucking round. What just happened? What just happened?
That's bullshit.
Is this the replay right here? Oh, the patented left hand just dropped Jiri. He was looking up. I mean, he was down flat on his ass.
I mean,
whoa, dude. He really got saved by the bell like that? Oh. Shama. Prochazka, I mean, back to his feet. You could expect Pereira to come out a little bit more aggressive here to start the round after just putting him on his ass 30 seconds ago. Oh! Oh! Stop the fire! Stop the fight! He's the fucking greatest
of all time. He's the greatest of
Pereira
all
by
time.
head kick. That was nasty, bro. Are you
He is the
serious?
greatest of all time.
Oh my god, dude, there's no... Oh, they're still helping Jiri. He got knocked out twice in one fight. Holy shit.
Sit him down. Get the stool. Sit him down.
Holy shit. My good lord, Koosh. Oh man.
Shama.
Ah! Come on. Holy shit, give me the replay. Dude, by head kick? Oh.
I mean, they're gonna call it for the strikes after.
Oh,
but
dude. The follow-up strikes were brutal. Why was Herb so far away?
he went the long way
He
around
did.
him.
Oh, right on the top of the head kick landed. Straight out the round. Oh, his knee,
Holy
too.
shit.
Holy shit, man. Alex Pereira
To
is
quote John
a
Belushi in
superstar.
Animal House, Holy shit.
Alex Pereira is just the most entertaining fighter on the planet. There's just nothing like watching an Alex Pereira fight. Holy fuck. And Jiri Prochazka.
Yeah. No
can't
wants
really
to see
stand
that.
after. No one wants to see that. That's brutal. Holy shit.
What a fucking night.
Joe Rogan and DC really didn't react like you'd expect them to. They were pretty silent. Holy shit, man.
He dislocated his toe.
Yeah, he broke his toe
shit.
again or something. Alex Pereira was seen with his 2 kids. Damn, they're big.
Chad. Victor and Chad joined. Chad
made him scratch his ass. Made him scratch his ass.
Go scratch your ass.
Pereira definitely injured his
Chad. Chad just joined again. Chad. Go scratch your ass.
Holy shit. Chad, did you see that knockout? Did you watch that? That was insane. Dana White's got to be the happiest guy on earth that he brought Pereira to the UFC.
He's the man.
Shit. Knockout in the 2nd round.
Pereira versus John Jones last fight. Come on, please.
That would be the mega fight. That'd be the fight of the century.
Please.
Alex Pereira is just on an absolute tear right now, as you can show see both fighters showing love. Jiri Prochazka is very scared of the dark magic. See, then they brought in the respectable translator for Pereira, as they should.
Chad said Powhatan got his number bad.
He does have his number. Well, leave you how I always leave you, with a quick recap first. Co-main event goes to decision between Diego Lopes and Dan Ige, who came in on a hour's notice. Not 1 hour, but hours, plural. Lopes ends up being the victor by decision. And Alex Pereira by head kick knockout in the 2nd round for the light heavyweight championship. I mean, can't really ask for much a better day. We met Tony Ferguson, and we saw an Alex Pereira KO. I mean, shit, can't get much better than that. Well, I hope y'all fools believe in yourselves. Peace. Get y'all later.
Shama.
Shama.